old school. You know me, all about the culture, like Rashid and OG. Like, subscribe, and tell your whole street. Load this next episode with love for the whole team. Yeah, let's get serious for the free period. And drop a link in the comments, cause we hearing it. Shout out to OG.
Welcome to the Masterclass podcast episode 138. My name is Rashid K, the HNIC, the Peace Friend God. You already know what time it is. I'm not rolling for Dolo, but I'm with my mans.
Nah, never Dolo, son. Never Dolo. Word up, OG triple, OG Samki. You know what time it is. Back at it like a crack addict for another masterclass. Peace.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm all good.
Dope ass sun is out.
Yeah.
Summertime is fully in.
Summertime.
We got the music to drive to.
Did you enjoy the summers?
Move to. Loved the summers.
Yeah.
The summers.
Let's show them the results on the screen. Let's show them the results. Shout out. Congrats. Big up. SA Hip Hop. We're out here.
Yeah, I'm happy. Like we said the other week, that whoever takes it will be diplomatic and.
Hey man, we celebrate.
We're not upset.
Yeah.
With any of the nominees, any of the people that won, man. Congratulations. Did the summers come with a bag?
The bag?
Like a bag. Like if you win, you get some money.
I don't know. I don't think it's all the categories. I think it's the song of the year and the like certain categories. Nah, they should pay homies. Like if you win, come on, give me some money with it. But yeah, shout out, man. The sponsors.
Award season is done. Now it's more about the hits now.
Yeah.
Are we getting hit singles or
already
what?
In the heat of November as we speak? We'll see if you still have like a hit in the vault. I don't know why you're keeping it.
Yeah,
it needs to be out already.
Drop it. Now's the time, dog. Don't hold it back. In January, we're gonna be broke. We'll be outside still, man. So big up to everyone who's dropping right now, dog. I'm loving the sounds, the music. I'm the feeling, man. The atmosphere for hip hop right now. It's impressive.
It's crazy. And there's events, not just the music. There's like activities happening around hip hop.
Yeah, and not just in Jersey.
Not just in Jersey, all over the country.
Yeah, like there's movements everywhere, man. And everyone's putting in their piece, dog. Yeah.
No, that's good to see.
Anything catch your eye this week that you thought, you know what, I need to come out here and tell these niggas?
Not this week necessarily. Probably the rest of the year. You know, I get the feeling that a lot of rappers, they just make music as long as it sounds nice and jig. They don't care about the pen game. You know, the reason I'm saying that, the reason I'm saying that is since Pretty Ugly dropped, that was the first quarter of the year. You know,
okay.
The pen game was amazing. But towards the end of the year, it's still unmatched.
I got you.
It's still unmatched.
I got you.
You know, I know J Jody is nice with the pen game. I know Reese is nice. But a lot of rappers don't care about the pen game, the penmanship. You know, as long as it sounds jiggy and it's swaggy and, you know, and people bounce to it, that's it.
Don't you think there's the reason for that mainly? Like you're saying, we got albums like Pretty's album early on in the year. Don't you think with time, as the year continues and we move into the more jovial, festive time, artists are now looking to make that type of sound so that they can have.
He's not the only one who dropped in the first quarter.
But I'm saying like a banger first quarter.
I'm saying like you can drop a crossover mainstream track like Nchaka and still be sick with the pen game. You know, rappers have this tendency that if I want to make a radio track or a club track, I must dumb it down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which I've always
it's
never believed in that. You know?
Not like us is a club banger, but it's very
Kendrick
lyrical.
has been doing it like very well. Like Humble was a club banger, but the pen game and the message.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. We need more like that niggas in Paris. That's a club banger, but also lyrically it's there. You know?
I think niggas are chasing hits with gimmicks and TikTok challenges.
Doesn't that work though? I mean, there's so many of these TikTok rappers now who are more famous than some of our favorite writers.
Yeah, but that's bubblegum fame. It will fade out.
Will it? Will it?
Who stayed
Will it?
forever from TikTok?
I mean, we can't. TikTok is fairly new. There's nobody who's really, maybe that guy who's got the song with Blackie. He's a TikTok guy.
Yeah, but like TikTok, you're a sensation until another one comes on.
Facts.
Yeah.
Kane Keed though came off TikTok as well. A lot of work there.
Yeah, but it did not stay there. What do you do after getting that attention?
Now you need to move.
You need to move, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, he moved quite nicely off that.
He did.
Seeing a lot of people get stuck in that because the move is not what you think it is.
And he cares about the pen game as well.
Word.
He's on point with his pen.
He's one of the best lyricists out right now.
Yeah.
But like for him, it's more of, okay, now that he's out the TikTok space, a lot of people feel like they can take their TikTok views and bring them into the industry and bring them into the game. Whereas the people that are watching your stuff on TikTok aren't the same people that are going to be buying your music.
That's the same mistake radio has been making, hiring people with numbers. You know, those people don't get out of Twitter or Instagram and move to radio. No, they don't.
It doesn't work like that.
You can have a topic on radio. They will engage online on that topic without even listening to radio.
Yeah, word.
You know what I mean? So that's the mistake everyone is making, thinking if I have this following, I can convert it. People can't even sell products with millions of followers. They can't even sell products.
Word. It's a big transformation. Don't think it's easy.
It's not
Don't
that
look
easy.
at. I'm seeing it now with like the homie that I forgot his name, man. Sonwabile. I'm seeing it now. It's like, okay, you it's easy for people to hear your music because you're on TikTok and you're big.
Yeah.
But now when it translates to the general consensus, not that many people are feeling it the same way they're feeling the stuff on Twitter. So you niggas need to be careful about how they do the TikTok thing, because you can also get boxed in. And where now you do, for instance, the homies Bobo Muzmaka from Toronto.
Yeah.
They are doing well on TikTok because their music tells a story and the visuals can all work. But to translate that into a selling single is not as easy as it is to push it on Twitter.
People don't. I've seen this. People don't wanna move out on their comfort space and go somewhere else.
Yeah, but
you see, if you post, you can post a link on Facebook. I'm gonna get few, but post a video itself on Facebook, you can get 10,000 views in a day. People wanna view it there and then. They don't wanna move now. You redirecting them to elsewhere.
Yeah,
you know, that's why it moves faster if you post it, the actual video on Facebook or on TikTok or on Instagram, than posting a link.
Okay.
Actually, when people are scrolling, they don't want to be disturbed. Now I must click on this and go,
so I can move
and
there.
go somewhere else.
No. I want to see it while I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Makes it a lot easier for them to push this out. Now, who do you think, if there is anyone who was able to take their online, persona, online following, and turn that into music sales? Because I can't think of anyone who started with the online and then became dope with the music. It's always the other way around. Like you start up dope and then your social media picks up and then you end up making better videos, blah, blah, blah. But no one really goes the other way.
Yeah, because now you're going to move people. They found you here on TikTok or Instagram. Now you want to take them to Spotify.
But then why would you say why? Because I don't know. I don't think you have all the answers. But like, why don't my people come with me? Like, what is it? Is it maybe my music's actually not that
They're not
good?
your people. They're not your people.
They're my TikTok
I checked your shit because it was on my timeline. I'm like, oh, what is this? Let me look. But don't think you're gonna move me now from here to elsewhere.
Social media ain't real.
And all those people are not your people. It's people who clicked on it because it was on their timeline.
Yeah. All right, I hear that, dog. Something that caught my mind that I've been thinking about, right, is I'm seeing Tyler, the Creator, drop his album on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is that where we're going now? Fuck Fridays? Because the conversation I was having outside of the pod with the niggas is that on Fridays, a lot of people don't really listen to new music on Fridays anymore.
Yeah.
It's a weekend.
Even Anzo last week dropped on the Wednesday.
I think it's better to drop during the week because if I want to listen to new music, I'm going to do it probably during the week. Weekend, I'm fucking partying. I'm outside and say Magubenjalo on Monday. Tuesday, I'm ready to listen to
But
some new stuff.
I said that like a long time
We've said
ago.
it. We've said it.
You know, like if you're not from the States, you have no reason to be dropping on Friday. You know, because with them, when they check the Billboard's first week numbers, it's Friday to Friday.
Okay.
So when you drop on a Friday, you have maximum of 7 days. You know, if you drop on a Monday or on a Tuesday, they're still gonna count. They're still gonna cut off on Friday, so you have less days. So to make sure that you have maximum the full week, you drop on a Friday, and then they're gonna check the numbers for the first week next Friday.
And if I drop on Tuesday, then they
you
clocking
have
it
3
on Friday.
days, so your numbers are limited.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the States for the billboards and whatever. We don't
have
need that here.
Yeah. When do you think South Africans listen to music? Because if I look at the other genre, anytime those niggas can drop. Doesn't have to be a Friday. It doesn't have to be a weekend. They can drop on a Monday, Tuesday, any day.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing is, not everyone is a Kendrick or J. Cole or Eminem who can just drop anytime, a surprise drop.
Yeah. Not on DSPs even.
Yeah. You see. So that's why you need a rollout plan. You know, dropping this. There's a promo clip. 5 days to go. 2 days to go. Like, get people
excited about it.
Yeah, excited about it. Bring them along. Bring them along to
with the journey.
Yeah.
So that whenever you drop, they don't necessarily have to get mixed up.
Yeah.
I also don't know if I like that.
I've been enjoying these clips. I want to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I also don't know if I like the whole New Music Friday competition thing, where you have 10 new South African hip hop songs and 3 albums dropping on one day.
When you have 6 other days you could have done. Dropped on a Monday.
I can't listen to music like that. Like you can't give me Pretty Ugly, Smama and Nasty C, all of their albums coming out on a Friday. It's like shit. Who do you even start listening to first? And also
now you even gonna be forced to compare. Which one is better? Which one is better?
And it's like I saw someone tweet that there was a time, I forgot who it was. It was a while back where there was 3 big drops.
Yeah.
On one weekend, local.
Oh yeah.
And everyone was comparing the albums, like, this one sounds better than this one. But now you're missing out on why this album is made. You know what I mean? It's not made for you to consume after consuming somebody else who sounds completely different from you. But because it's a Friday and everyone's dropping on
you want to listen to everything and have an opinion on everything on the same day.
I think Elaine suffered that as well right now when she dropped, and I don't think her album did too well first week or whatever.
Yeah.
For a signed artist, that's not a good look. But I feel like it's an R&B album. There's no ways I want to listen to R&B on a Friday unless I'm fucking. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm trying to listen to what's hot for the weekend. Monday, Tuesday, I can bump that R&B album, no stress, chilling, cooking some food, you know? So I just feel like we need to look into that a bit more. We've been saying it. I think Tyler, the creator's paved the way because he doesn't give a shit when you guys want to listen to his stuff. But there's that core fan base that will bump it whenever he drops. Just let's think about it going into 2025 of us dropping outside of a Friday.
I think it's gonna get there. People are gonna pick it up. Say, why should I drop on a Friday when there's a Monday, there's a Tuesday, there's a Wednesday?
Yeah, it helps with your rollout too. Like, I don't know if it gives me any anticipation knowing that your album's gonna drop on Friday. But if you build up, like you're saying, take me with you on your journey, then say I'm dropping on Wednesday. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? There's many ways to skin this cat, but I just feel like, I can't listen to everyone's shit on a Friday, man. It's too much for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Should we get to class?
Let's get to class.
All right. Hit the bell there. We don't have a bell anymore.
Hey, what happened to our bell?
Hit the bell.
We must borrow the do from Tibotax.
From everyone.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today, Doug?
I want us to look at the highlights for 2024, man. Like, it's been a great year, and let's look at the great albums and the great songs that came out this year.
Yeah. Lots of new music this year. The competition was quite tough.
It was.
And it started towards the end of last year. And then coming into the year, it got a bit quiet, I think, mid-year. And then when the KZN boys started coming through with their albums and their music, it became a crazy one, man. So some of the highlights from the early on that you remember.
You know what I want us to do? I want you to give me top 10 songs for this year. I'll give you top 10 albums. You give me top 10 songs, I'll give you top 10 albums.
Yeah, you should have prepared me for that one. For top 10 songs.
Yeah, I'm sure you.
Yeah, I can give you 5 off the dome.
Yeah.
Check.
Obviously, that's the biggest song.
So Check is, you'd say, for the biggest highlight is Check.
I'd say it's number 1 for 2024.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you think of any other song
that moved like Check? No.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's off the dome. It's the quickest one that I can think of that I think, shifted the scales a bit.
Yeah.
In terms of songs. I need to sit down and like eliminate certain songs and put certain songs in. It's not easy to put together top 10 of the best songs.
Yeah, it's on the spot. It's not easy.
On the spot?
But like, Check is unquestionable.
Yeah. Remind me of some of the other hot joints that came out, because that's the one I'm thinking about right now. I enjoyed KO's Too Much.
Too Much, yeah.
I think that's a really cool hip-hop song for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't my favorite, but it's one that I can remember off the dome. Who else dropped a really nice one, though?
What's the go?
What's the go, Quillas?
Yeah.
All right.
What's the go?
It was a big song.
What is it? It was a big song.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a favorite song of mine. That's why I'm like, it's hard because if we're just looking at favorites and looking at what actually moved and made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Quillas came out. Who else had a nice joint? I did like Tony's Ifilim.
Yeah, Ifilim. I also like DJ
nice.
Slick as a Vendor Agenda.
Vendor Agenda was a nice song, but was it big? Is it in the top 10, top 5?
No.
Slick work.
Let's say best, not big, because when you say big, you're gonna have to look at numbers.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm looking at songs that were commercially
viable. Don't look at,
Pretty Ugly's and Chaka was big, especially for the lyrical content versus its commercial ability. I think that was a nice song for the year. And I really enjoyed Ziggy's song, though.
Yeah, Ziggy came through as well.
Ziggy's song was quite nice, and it was refreshing.
Yeah, it was refreshing.
At the time, we were hearing sort of the same stuff, I'm sure McLaren's got a song there that we fuck with, that he had a dope one this year.
Mm-hmm.
What song was which one did he feature on? He partied niggas on a lot of features this year. But he's up there.
Yeah, no, McLaren is up there. He's up there. Like, appearances are crazy,
Blackie, don't you think Blackie had a nice...
He did.
Which one? Blackie didn't have a big single this year.
No, he didn't.
Just had dope collabs.
Yeah.
And endorsement deals.
Yeah, made moves.
So he had a good 2024 from the jump, actually, from the beginning. But there wasn't that standout single.
No.
Nasty also didn't have that standout single. Reese, did he have that standout single? I liked P2. I really enjoyed that album. But I also enjoyed
the mixtape, Kill the King.
Kill the King was was a surprise drop or something. No?
Yeah,
that was also. But there's nothing to take off that album and say that this one was a big song.
Yeah,
and some of the ladies, none of the hands killed it this year. That's crazy to think about. None of the hands had a hit song.
Big song, no. But Zulu Mecca had a nice project, an EP. Yeah,
like five or 7 songs.
Yeah,
that was cool. But there's no song.
There's no song.
So you can't put together.
You
can't put together 10, dog. 10.
You think?
10 of our biggest songs this year. Wow, man. And when I'm saying big, I mean commercial. I'm not saying big ikaslako.
Yeah, like
big
nationally.
Yeah. Like
not
we're putting it
big in your hood.
We're putting it up against like
you're gonna think we're hating on that song we never heard of because it's big in your hood.
Nah, it's not really talking about you. We're talking about people who made moves and made some numbers and had some really impactful songs. Yeah. So I think for me, I can only give you like 4 or 5, dog.
Yeah.
I can't give you 10. 10 is too much.
I can give you 10 albums.
10 albums?
Yes.
Shit. And you prepared for this?
Yes.
Didn't prepare me to give you 10 songs. I would have given you at least 5, not 10.
You can
10 albums?
Yeah. You can give me 5 from the top of your dome.
Which I did.
Yeah.
All right, give me your 10 from 9. Is it in order?
Yeah, it's in order.
It's in order.
Yes.
Yo. All right. Who you got?
From 10,
Who's at 10?
Duncan, Incwadi Yezona.
At 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Still a fairly newish album.
Yes.
Okay, 10. All right.
Yeah.
Not mad at that.
9, I have J. Jody, Shine O'Clock.
At 9.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Shine O'Clock because of the lyrical content. So I don't know if depends who else you got.
Okay. On 8, I have Touchline, Before I Say More 2.
Okay. At 8.
At 8, yeah.
All right.
At 7, I have Tony Diamond, Red October.
Who you have at 9? J. Jody.
J. Jody,
Okay.
yeah. At 7, it's Tony Diamond, Red October. At 6, I have 25K, Loyal to the Plug. We'll talk more about it because we're reviewing that.
Okay. New album too.
Yeah,
At number 6.
it's at number 6, yeah. At number 5, I have Lotinova Pounds, Pray for Pitur.
Okay, I like that album.
Yeah. At number 4, I have Slick, Injayam Volume 3.
Okay.
At number 3, at number 3, I have Mesh Beats and Words, Only the Brave.
Ooh. Okay.
At number 2, I have Usmamane, 20th Days Before Mort.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Okay.
At number 1, I have Pretty Ugly Dust.
I knew you were gonna go with.
That's my top 10. It's my top 10.
Yeah, it sounds like your top 10.
My top 10.
It sounds like your top 10.
It's my top 10.
And the fact that
let's recap. Duncan, Incwadi Yezona at number 10. J. Jody, Shine O'Clock at number 9. Touchline, Before I Say More at number 8. Tony Diamane, Red October at number 7. 25K, Loyal to the Plug at number 6. Latinova Pounds, Pray for Pitori at number 5. Slick Injam Volume 3 at number 4. Mesh Beats and Words, Only the Brave at number 3. Usmamane, 28 Days Before Mord at number 2. Number 1, Pretty Ugly Dust.
That's Rashid's list, yo.
That's my
Argue
list.
with him.
That's my list.
I like the list. I'm not upset with your list. You know what I mean? It makes sense. Those were some of the hardest albums. I'm just can't really think of people you left off.
I left off A. Reese, Kill the King because it's a mixtape.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a mixtape.
We're talking projects.
Yeah, we're talking like a full studio album.
Yeah.
I left off the Big Hash because it's R&B.
Okay.
It's not really a hip hop album.
Flame,
Those are
same
the
thing.
two. Those are the two albums I intentionally left out because of the technicalities.
Okay. I liked it. I think if it wasn't in order, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But you've structured it quite nicely. All those albums they did decently well.
Yeah.
You know, some of them better than others. But
They made
it's
noise about hip hop this year.
Yeah,
we're talking hip hop is back or whatever because of these albums.
But that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
Is like we have so many albums that actually came out this year,
Yeah, we do.
more than the singles. Like niggas put quite a lot of time into making projects.
niggas like focused on full body of work.
I like that because now we've got some of your work in terms of good work that we can put in a top 10 for 2024.
Yeah.
Which means
Easily.
Yeah, which means your 2025 is about getting your features and your singles right,
You know.
and getting that song that's gonna push
Even
the album.
KO pushed his album back. Is now dropping at the end of Jan.
Yeah,
You
which
know.
I get though. We've had too many albums.
Yeah,
actually,
we've
mine.
had too many and
We've
it's
had
still
quite a lot.
good. He has like 2 singles out that are still on rotation.
Yeah, it's encouraging to see that the album work is coming out.
Yeah.
But also we can't, struggle to put together 10 of the hottest singles
Yeah.
of those albums even. You know what I mean? Some of those albums don't have any of the
So we
tracks.
have a lot of albums with no hot singles.
Yeah. You happy with that?
I'm not.
Yeah, something needs to change, man. Something needs to... Look, we love the fact that we're getting the work, We have zero problems. We're not saying niggas must stop making albums.
Yeah.
But from those albums, can we get more than 10 singles from different people that we can, put onto a chart or something? So, because I am not happy with the
Maybe
fact
we
that
will.
we don't have songs.
Like Tony Diamond is still new, Smallman is still new, 25K. They all just dropped. Maybe there's singles that are gonna come out of there. I see Uvalo is doing very well.
Big song,
Yeah.
Uvalo. That's moving. Might be moving more than some of the other songs
Yeah.
on the album. But shout out, man. Shout out to your list. I like your list. I'm not gonna complain. If there were names there, I was like, that album was garbage. I would have told you. But those albums were all put together quite nicely. And a lot of EPs came out as well.
Gang of EPs came out.
We can make a top 20 of the EPs that dropped. Also, still no hit singles off those
Even
EPs.
Youngster CPT's mixtape was dope.
Word. Was quite clean though. But I know he's dropping, I think 2025 as well.
Yeah.
I think next year we're gonna get a lot of the OGs dropping.
Yeah.
Like with that list of yours is mixture of OGs and a lot of the young new cats.
Yeah.
Next year I'm seeing.
I wonder what happened to
Casper
Shane Eagle.
We spoke about him.
Oh, we did.
We were concerned. We're very concerned about Shane Eagle.
He
should
come
be
back.
in that list.
He should be here somewhere.
He should be in there, dog. So it's gonna be exciting to see what 2025 is. But I like your list. I think you looked out for those who actually put in a lot of work. Dust being at number 1, it's one of the projects we gave a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah, and I
and
think
it maintained throughout the year.
It kept
even the numbers are good.
And with the single that he has, people can always go back to the album from the singles that he's been dropping. So I'll give him.
So now
that
he's
best
safe.
album.
He can stop that retiring nonsense and come back to the game.
He wasn't retiring. Nigga, if he didn't retire after that boxing fight, he's never gonna retire.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Did well. Shout out to Pretty Ugly.
That album is could be a classic one day. Let's give it time.
I think it already is. Already is.
Giving it a classic.
Yeah.
Shit, I like to give it time, bro.
If you're gonna give it a 10 out of 10 from the word go,
doesn't mean it's a classic. There's a lot of 10 out of 10 albums that are not classics.
Yeah, but that one, like, there are classics over time and there are instant classics. You know, that one is an instant classic unless you still want it to grow on you.
It's not gonna grow on you because it's dope. But I don't know if I'm gonna give it time in terms of what it does. 5-6 years from now, then I'll be like, oh shit, we gotta add that to Avery, to Skanda Republic. To Levels, to Tulfelo.
I've already added it.
Word.
Yeah.
All right. Shit, somebody's a Pretty Ugly fan.
No, I'm the fan of the music.
Word. And if it's trash, you call it out.
Yeah, and niggas see you hate it.
Nah. It's commentary. You know
Dust
what I mean?
Is the one.
Trying to get niggas back in the studio. Big Zulu never dropped anything. When did this Java Zulu thing come out? Last year.
I think it was last year, if I'm not mistaken. It's not even a hip-hop album.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, we're talking proper hip-hop, no? Alright, no, not a bad list. You want to put together your own list as part of the students?
Let's hear what you think, man,
if you got
about this link. About this list, if you disagree, let's see your own.
Word. And if you have an issue, take it up with Rashid. Tweet him at Rashid_K.
Alright.
on your list.
Let's move to the free period. Yo, what's good people? My name is Rashid K, the HNIC, you already know. We handle the Masterclass podcast, Youthquake, and the HNIC Castle, all under the Masterclass network on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to advertise on any of these 3 podcasts, you can hit us up. You can also book us to come and host events. We also do public speaking, music workshops, and music conferences. You can book any of the presenters on the Masterclass podcast, the HNIC, or the Youthquake. If you want to advertise on any of these 3, hit us up. We're available for business. Thank you. Man, shout out to everybody putting in some work.
Yes, please, man. Free period. All right, who we got today on the
Kindlynxsh?
Kindlynxsh.
His moves has been amazing.
Oh shit, we spoke about
Kindlynxsh. See, he has a single with Nasty. Like, he's making big moves.
It's what we spoke about. I don't know if it was now or the last episode where we spoke about that movement from being a YouTuber to being a TikTok guy, and now you're hot as an artist. This nigga Kindlynxsh used to do Smash or Pass on fucking YouTube, and nobody knew who he was. He was trying to rap at the time, but nobody really cared. And then once you start to see that personality on YouTube, you start to hear his music because you follow him now, and he's been able to transition that following
very well.
Very well.
His moves are like, okay, I see you now. You got my attention.
Yeah, he had me with the first single that went quite big. the one that Nasty's on the remix.
Yeah.
And then he's got the Soldier Man one now, which is like it closes the club down, dog.
You know what I mean?
This is
shout
a
out
new
to
kid.
Kindlynxsh. We see you the artist of the week, rapper of
dog.
the week.
Dog,
Yeah.
one of my faves. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing in December because those boys are crazy. Him and Baby Days and some of the other TikTokers.
Yeah,
there.
no. We see that movement.
Dog, they're
Doing
doing
very well. Yeah.
They're doing a tour, or they've been doing a tour of like Daval, like little.
We profiled
places
Baby
in
Days a
Daval.
long time ago.
Yeah,
like 3 years ago.
He's been at it, though, Baby Days. I'm
Yeah.
happy to see him get some sort of shine now.
Yeah.
But these niggas are traveling with Red Bull, bro.
Yeah.
Going around Gauteng, you know, just fucking opening up that big bus or whatever, that, you know, that Red Bull thing?
Yeah.
That Red Bull stage or whatever. They just park and then they just throw a big, perform their songs.
Yeah.
And that's great to see, dog. These young niggas, Kindlynxsh, are on a different kind of movement. And if you're watching it, it's very exciting. It's very exciting to see what they're doing.
Ah,
They
that's
got
for
old
sure,
niggas
that's for sure.
soldiering man, dog. Old niggas in the club bumping that shit, which is good to see.
Ah, that's good to
So
see.
shout out Kindlynxsh. We see you,
Bruh.
King. We see you. We see you.
Producer, Caask Asid.
Cast from Stino Lithuania.
Yeah. He did the famous Mshiman, you know, and other tracks from Stino Lithuania. Yeah. So he's our producer of the week.
Yeah.
This week, you know, spotlight on you.
Shout out.
You know-
Bloemfontein boys, stand up, man.
You know, keep doing your thing. We see you. We see everybody from everywhere.
So Caask does the producing and sort of like a Ray Sherman situation, where Caask is the musician and then the other.
No.
dude's the
He's
performer.
the other dude producing for the duo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Alright, okay, clean. Nah, shout out. Big shout out to him, man. We're familiar with a lot of his work. so-
Yeah, for sure. Just giving him a spotlight like we always do to the producers and rappers, and then people will catch up later.
Got you. All right, quick review.
Quick review: 25K loyal to the plug.
Hey, man, 25. We've
The
been
life
waiting.
and times of Don Kilogram.
Dog, we've been waiting for
It
this
sounds
one,
like
Chief.
some drug cartel movie. Of
but
course, he
Tim,
talks about
25K,
drugs. Of
dog.
course, he talks about drugs.
It's 25. What did you guys expect? Like, 25 took some time. And
Yeah.
you can hear it
Yeah,
on this album. Like, it
with Zuchi, you'll never go wrong.
and we used to see them here at Amp Studios actually
Yeah.
making. To think that a lot of those songs they made here too
Yeah.
is like, I am so impressed because this was
Yeah.
over 6 months ago when I saw 25
Yeah. They
here.
used to come here. They recorded here upstairs, right here.
And you can hear that there were songs that were made that
Mm-hmm.
were kicked out. I think this was like a 30-track piece. And then they had to start eliminating songs.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, it's like, yo, we had a song that could go after this one, but this one sounds better, so we're putting it into the album.
Yo,
And-
but
and, you know, just
Zuchi,
moving
bro.
around, man. The production
Yes,
game.
yes. Zuchi. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Ah, man, he's the dealer, though. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you want?
You see, between Zuchi and Mesh, I'm still not sure who's the producer of the year.
Oh, you got those two?
Yeah, I got those two. But
Zuchi
I'm
versus
sure I'm
Mesh.
sure about Pretty Ugly still the lyricist of the year. But with producers,
It's a tough one.
It's a
bro,
tough
'cause
one
It's not
between-
just them. There's
yeah.
the homies were working. Her Cut the Lights was working.
Yeah,
this
they
year.
were. But in terms of curating the whole project on your own, like producing the whole thing,
Exec producing.
those two killed
producing
it.
beats,
Yeah.
composing some of the lyrics,
Yeah.
writing as well.
You know,
Zuchi's in a different zone right
Yeah,
now. It's good
but
to
with-
see, and you can hear it.
25K came through as well.
I want to
you
pull
know?
up the track list, Brose. The length. How you feel about the length of the album? Was it too long for you? Was it too short?
13 songs.
There were songs that you wanted
Duncan
on
gave
there.
us 20, bro. Like 13 songs is fine.
13 songs, I think, is perfect.
Yeah.
I think this one now will be in my top 3 of albums of 2024.
Yeah.
I think it's
No.
Just even
I'm
structurally,
I'm
bro.
looking at the wrong playlist.
even just structure.
I'm looking at the wrong playlist. This one has 15 songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just almost an hour, 58 minutes.
My one gripe is, gang features, man. Gang features on this thing. It sort of also like shows the label's ass. Well, not ass, but just shows the label's face in terms of a lot of these features. You pay a lot of money for these features, though. You don't just get these people on one song.
It's a 1, 2.
Every song has a feature.
I think there's like 2 songs that.
The intro and And the intro's got the homie Warren
No,
Masimolo or
besides
something.
the intro, there's 2 songs that he's alone. No?
And the one's an interlude. No, the
Wait.
interlude is Warren.
It's number 12, Pretty Paper. What's the other one? That's the only song.
Resolve, the Resolve.
Resolvers, AKA.
Oh, mega word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But like, as you can see, this is not a cheap album to put together.
Yeah, no, it looks expensive. You know, where do you have where do you have this Java, when you have
Bro.
the AKA, when you have the Focalistic, when
Marcus
you
Harvey.
Maglera, where do you have your Aries.
You got a mega verse, dog.
Yeah.
You got a mega verse, man.
And that verse by AKA is not cut and paste.
Mm.
It's an actual verse because he mentions 25K.
Dog, that was probably supposed to come out some point, sometime.
It's a real verse.
I wonder how they clear that kind of stuff. How do they clear that when you deceased verse on your song? Because that also probably cost a shitload of money.
They're both Sony, bruh. It didn't take them much. They both Sony.
Yo, shout out. This album showed me that labels still know how to put together an album.
Yeah.
They did very well with. I'm not upset at the fact that he has all these people. I'm just thinking not on every song. Like, let's hear more of 25. And this is his second album, no?
Yeah, his second. It's a sophomore album.
So it makes sense to start featuring your homies, trying out different sounds.
Mm.
How you feel about his flow, though, on like the flow of the album and the flow in terms of how he raps? Did it not start to sound a bit monotonous with some of the verses? You're like, okay, that verse sounds like from that song.
No, but that's 25K flow. That's 25K flow. You
like porang is what I'm asking.
You cannot expect him to sound like Aries or something.
No, I don't want him to sound like Aries, but I'd like him to maybe try different sounds in terms of him. He's
I'm cool with the sound. What I'm not cool with is the subject matter. There's too much drug talk. I need him to like expand. The flow I'm cool, the production I'm cool. So that for me will take away the 2, and I'll give him 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean I'll give him 8 out of 10 as well. The only issue I have is too many features. 15 songs, 2 of them, only 2. Actually, only 1.
Yeah, only one.
Only
track.
one track where it's just you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like the label had a lot to say about that too.
It's gonna be a problem when he's getting booked to perform. Some of these people are not
gonna
there.
be there.
He's gonna give us one verse, and
people were excited that he had so many people on there, but that counts,
Yeah,
that
when
counts.
it comes to performances, it becomes a problem.
Word, man. It's 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yeah, it's
Episode
in the top 4
138.
albums.
Yeah.
It's in the top 4 albums of the year. So for us,
Episode 138. Rashid K. OG 2024.
peace. Oh, get the merch. Get the merch.
Yeah, the masterclass.
Get
The
the merch.
masterclass.
All right,
We
let's
out.
get out of
Peace.
here.